So what's the biggest mistake that you've made in the business? Have you made any big mistakes?
Yeah, I mean, early on, we made lots of just little things that we kind of just kicked ourselves later for. Like at first, we weren't charging enough for retainers. What we do now is, let's say someone books a $4,000 package, we charge 25% of that upfront, so like 1,000 upfront.
Right.
If they book a larger package, it's obviously more, but whatever it is, it's 25% we require as a retainer. Once they pay that, they don't owe 100%. They now owe 75% of that grand total of what it was, and their date is locked down for whenever they pay us. They give us a contract that's locked down. When we first started out, our retainers, we were only requiring a tiny amount, like $250 or whatever. And so some people would, let's say, book us for like August 15th. Here's your $250. 2 or 3 months go by, and then they come back and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go a different direction. We found someone else. Well, we've already turned away 3 couples for that date because we had it locked down, and all we got is $250. But that's why now we require so much more of an investment up front, so they're less likely to back out. So that was one mistake we made, is not charging enough in retainers up front. We've also edited our contract a bunch with like cancellation policies, change of date policies. We have things in place if people want to do that, and we charge different amounts for different ones just so that they don't do that. Man, other things, just like the being very vigilant about backing things up multiple places. Like if I shot a wedding last weekend, I have it on 3 internal hard drives, a RAID, and another external hard drive. So if one of them crashes, I'm okay. I have it backed up and I won't lose the footage. I think there was maybe like 1 or 2 times where we had scares with that early on, where like a drive would die or we'd somehow lose some footage, like where is this, or photography. And so just things like that we've just kind of learned as we've gone and made sure that we've covered all our bases.
You like lose the I do footage.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's also why I shoot so many angles and then I back it up in so many places. But yeah.
Right, dude, that is incredible.
I think there was one wedding where my wife like put one, like she'll probably go through 3 or 4 different cards in her camera during the day and we'll put them aside. And I think the very last card that had like the bouquet toss, the exit, a couple things on it. One wedding we had, I'm not saying which one, we couldn't find that card. So what we had to do was, I luckily filmed a lot of that in 4K, and we were able to take screenshots and deliver those as the photos for just those few little moments. But luckily, it's only happened once, and we've been okay. So just things like that.
Knock on wood, of course.
Oh yeah.
Right. So how often do people cancel that often on you though?
I think it's happened maybe 3 or 4 times out of roughly 100 plus weddings over the past few years. And we've had a couple instances where someone had to move the date. Like there will be like a death in the family, or like someone gets pregnant, or someone gets, loses their job, or just different things that they can't really control. And so we'll do our best to kind of work with people, but we have policies in place, and we're business. We pretty much stick with them if someone backs out or cancels or changes their date.
Thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like for me, and also leave me something down in the comments section. If you'd like to be notified from my future videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you don't miss anything. If you'd like to watch this podcast in its entirety, there will be a link in the comment section and the description to the full version of the podcast.